Hi everyone, happy Monday. Of course, Lamisha here from LamishaSerf-Walls.com, bringing you another Mindset Monday tip for your week. Today's tip is all about those moments when you feel like this process just isn't working. You're doing all the right things, you're thinking positively, you are doing the affirmations, the journaling, and it just feels like nothing is working. Now, I'm going to be honest and let you in on a little secret. I definitely feel this way from time to time, and it's less about the process not working and more about trying to figure out where I need to shift things, what's going on, how do I, get to that better feeling place faster. So a lot of people go through this process. A lot of my clients will send me messages saying, listen, I don't know what's going on, but this isn't working. I'm not seeing any shifts in my finances or my business or my relationships, and I'm getting frustrated. So the first thing you need to understand about this is if you are in this place or when you find yourself in this place, know that it is completely and totally normal. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not doing things wrong necessarily. It's just part of the process. If you followed anything about law of attraction, you know a lot of times we talk a little bit about contrast, which is really seeing things in your reality that you don't like in contrast to the things that you actually want to create or want to experience. So it's normal. We all go through that. But today I want to share with you 3 things that are going to really help you in shifting this sort of idea that it's not working and help you get back on track, okay? The first step is to feel the feels. And what I mean by that is allow yourself to feel what's coming up. A lot of people feel like they're supposed to be happy all the time. They're supposed to be, this positive person and never feel negative emotion. That's not true. Negative emotion is part of our natural life. Like, it happens. We get disappointed, we get frustrated, we get angry, we get disappointed about whatever it is that's happening. So understand that that's normal and give yourself the ability and the time to sort of feel what you're feeling, but don't allow yourself to get stuck there. And if you find that you're resisting the feeling, know that you could actually be creating a sort of bigger issue, holding yourself back even more, because that resistance is actually holding you back. It's pushing away that sort of high vibe place that you want to get to. So do yourself a favor, feel the feels, find a way to process through them, either through journaling. EFT is really good for that, but just allow yourself to be in it for a little bit so that you can allow it to kind of process and move on. Just don't stay stuck there, okay? The second piece is understanding momentum and really looking at where is the momentum at in terms of your mindset, right? So a lot of times people will say, well, Lamisha, I've been pre-paving and I've been doing my affirmations and I've been doing all these things, but I keep looking at my bank account and it hasn't changed. Or I keep looking at my sales and they haven't changed. Or my, relationship situation has not changed. I don't see any evidence of anything shifting. Well, just in that conversation, what I hear is, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And that is simply momentum. That is the thought process. Your momentum is definitely in that sort of negative space. So when you're looking at this moment where it feels like things aren't working, I want you to sort of backtrack and look at your thought process. Look at where you've been focused mentally. Look at what are the primary thoughts or the primary things that you've been thinking about in the last week or 2 weeks, right? If you're in a place where you're saying, I want this, but it's not happening, I want this, but it's not happening, then you're splitting your energy and you're creating this sort of mixed momentum that's not really allowing you to move forward, okay? So momentum is going to be really key. Now, if you can't get back to that positive mindset place from, thinking about your finances because finances maybe aren't in the best place, think about something completely different. Think about your puppy, go outside, think about the things that are going well in your life. Start building up that positive momentum in your mindset and then things will start shifting. Okay, so that's the second tip that I have for you today. And the third thing is to remember this: things shift very quickly. Things can change for you very quickly. So this belief or this idea that you've been doing this for such a long time and it's not working can shift very quickly, but it starts with shifting your thought process and really sort of flipping the script mentally around what you're seeing in front of you. You have to tell a new story about this process. If the story is, it's not working, no matter what I do, it's not working, I do this and it still doesn't work, That's that momentum we're talking about. You can't get to the place where things are changing if that's all you're focused on. So really understand that things can and will change in an instant. And this, I will tell you, has been a godsend for me. When I am in the throes of this sort of negative space when it comes to finances or business or any other area, when I remind myself that things can change very quickly despite what I see around me, there's something that happens in my mind and energy that allows me to sort of flip a switch. I kind of relax and say, oh, okay, so things don't have to be the same all the time. I know that things can change, and I've had experience of things changing very quickly. So those are the 3 tips that I have for you. I'm going to review them really quickly. Feel the feels, but don't stay there. Look at your momentum of thought and adjust as necessary, and then remind yourself that things can change quickly. I promise you that they can, and they will the moment you start shifting your mindset around, okay? So I hope that this is helpful for you. I know a lot of people get to this place, some people more than others, but these are a couple of things that I really want you to focus on if you are in that place. Of course, if you want some additional tips on how to adjust your mindset, you can find more of these videos over on YouTube. If you're interested in finding out more about how to shift your mindset and what working with a mindset coach can do for you, feel free to reach out. I would love to have a chat with you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys.